Happy New Year's, everybody. We're back. I believe this is continuation of part 4 on our Dakota Digital HDX installation on our 69 Charger. So we've got everything else pretty much done except for the speedometer. Now we talked earlier about the fuel calibration. I think I know where we need to be on that Ford setting, but once we put fuel in the tank and we got it full, we know exactly what it'll start doing, and I'll report back on that accuracy. But for the folks that asked about that, to go into detail, yeah, watch that, what we did to calibrate it. I believe that was Johnny Sanchez with the 70 Super B. So Johnny, I hope that helped, buddy. Now, speedometer. These are usually really easy on the Dakota Digital speedometer section. If you have a regular Turbo 400, C6, or a Torque Light 904 or 727, you're gonna have a fitting, or an 833 4-speed, Muncie, again, you're gonna have a fitting on there. I'm not sure about the Fords, to be honest with you, on the standards on those, because Fords have a little bit different arrangement where the speedometer cable goes into with the gear. I mean, they're the same, but I know on the Chrysler and the GMs, this is called the pulse generator. And this pulse generator is, you see it's got the cable, just like your speedometer cable, and it screws on, and then your wiring harness will plug into this. Well, here's the problem we have on our car. We have a Silver Sport TKX 5-speed conversion on this car. And it has two different areas. It has a place for a mechanical speedometer cable to go into. The problem is that with our Dakota Digital, this will not screw in. We don't have a male fitting to screw this into on that one side. However, the TKX comes with a sensor on the other side. And here's the cable I'm going to show you. This comes with the Dakota Digital. It's coming out of the brain box. And as you'll see, this just would plug into this right here. Yeah, this plugs into like this right here, and it has a clips over this. Bam, you're done. You're off to calibration city. However, we have a 2-pin sensor on our TKX 5-speed. So what do? Well, I called Silver Sport. As always, nothing but great customer support out of Silver Sport. And I believe the gentleman's name was, I can't remember his name, to be honest with you. It's usually Shane that I talk to, but everybody on the staff at Silver Sport Transmissions, they picked up on New Year's Eve and were very kind and took the time to help me get this sorted out. And it's a very simple, they've run into this before many times. The gentleman there told me that I needed to order a Dorman, and I got this at our local O'Reilly's right down the road here. Your O'Reilly's will have this. I'm sure AutoZone has it. It's a Dorman part number 645-213, and this is for the conversion that we're going to have to do. It's super easy. This plugs directly into our TKX. It's probably a Ford setup, I'm going to think, because these are kind of based off a Ford 5-speed transmission. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that head off that cable over there, and we're going to splice this one on. And what the gentleman said was, there's a couple things they know. I'm just going to use the black and white wires, I think, that are on the original cable. I'm not going to use the third one, obviously. And he said when you go to program it, it's 12 pulses per revolution. So we're going to get this spliced on, cut that cable off, splice this one on, and get it plugged in, and let you guys see what turns out for us. The black and white wires. Okay, so we're about to calibrate our speedometer. I've gone to the setup speed, and I'm going to use auto cal. So I press auto cal. I actually want to go, I don't want to adjust, I don't want service, input, output, back, auto cal. All right, hold it, hold the set. All right, we're going to drive 1 mile. So, with that being said, 1 mile, I don't know what's 1 mile, but my wife does know what's 1 mile because she's a runner. She runs every morning. So, here we go. Okay, we just went 1 mile and we hit the button. We're pretty close to a mile. So here's where I'm at. I'm pretty sure this is pretty accurate. Let's take my speedometer. Oh yeah, I think we're good. I think we've got it taken care of. Yeah, guys, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving this thing. Yeah, we're good, man. This cold air sure didn't like this cold air. Oh yeah. Finally got a speedometer in a car now. Woohoo! I got a speedometer that works. All the gauges they're all spot on with the sniper. Okay, folks, that's a wrap. We've got everything calibrated. I do owe Sonny, I'll let you know on the fuel. I mean, it's already moving a little bit. I'll let you know where we're at on the fuel sitting unit when we go to put fuel in this car. It's New Year's Day, so a lot of stuff's closed, but speedometer was pretty easy. I'm going to track it later on with Trisha's Jeep. We're going to go down and get on the interstate and get up about 65. So if I need to make any tweaks to it, I will. But it really seems like it's dead on. You know, I'd say it's pretty darn close, but I will get it verified with her 2024 Jeep. Otherwise, man, I just can't tell you how excited I am with this thing. Oil pressure now is accurate. And of course, my windshield wipers, I think, are trying to come on. Yep. I think my switch was on. But anyway, I hope everybody got something out of this. We love our Dakota digital system. So it's pretty darn awesome. So I hope everybody has a great New Year's Day, everybody. Take care.